Hello and welcome to another episode of Black in the Maritimes. My name is Fidel Franco. Now, on January 15, it was Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. Martin Luther King was a trailblazer when it came to equal rights and the black movement in the United States. Now, here in Canada, in that same month, January 21st to be exact, we have another black hero was born. His name was Lincoln Alexander, and he was born January 21st, 1922 in Toronto, Ontario. His parents were Jamaican immigrants, and he was a person that was the first black MP to be elected in Canada. Now, after that, he became Minister of Labor, and then he became Lieutenant Governor, where he focused on multiculturalism and a lot of racial issues. Now, Lincoln Alexander is not as well known as Martin Luther King, but his story is remarkable. I don't want to talk about it too much just because I feel like there should be a movie about this, and there is his memoir which you can get, and I myself I'm reading it at the moment, and it's amazing what he has done. Now, if you want to know more about him, you should check Wikipedia. That's where basically I got more of the information from him, but his story is remarkable. He worked at a steel plant. He was a war veteran, and after being at war and defending his country, he went to school, graduated. Then he went to law school, graduated, and also he had a really rough life. His dad committed suicide. His mother had dementia. I mean, his life is something remarkable that it makes people feel proud to be Canadian. I mean, we don't hear these stories as much as we should, and hopefully we can get light on more of these stories. I feel that some organizations such as the CBC or CTV should make a movie about him or some type of information about him, just because it's fairly remarkable what this man was able to do and how he overcame obstacle. He actually got rejected, and he went to elections and he didn't get elected, and he tried again, and then he got elected. And again, his triumph and his persistency is something that we should all learn as black people, or even if you're not black, you should learn that this is the way to succeed, by being persistent and knowing what you want. Now, again, I don't want to talk too much about him. I would like people to know him more. I actually didn't know who he was until I read a CBC article. And I'm going to put the link of that CBC article. It's already on the Facebook page, but I will actually want people to read about this. This is actually pretty amazing. And hopefully we learn more about these black heroes that we have. So definitely shout out to Lincoln Alexander. Your life is remarkable. I'm glad I actually read this. And shout out to the person that wrote the article. I don't have the name right now in my hand, but definitely something that we should learn about, as every black Canadian needs to learn about this country's history. And it's not all what people think it is. And it's not as well known as the United States or as Martin Luther King, but it's still something that we should always try to, dig in and find out and resemble and show to people what people don't know about Canada, especially about diversity in Canada. So if you want to know more about us, go to our website, blackinthemaritimes.com, or you can check out our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. Hope you have a great day.